All right, hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We got Infinite Dark, issue 7. That's a lot of fingers. Pretty soon I won't have enough fingers at all to show you. And I'll be like, maybe I won't do it at all. Which is a little levity before we get into the book, which is really heavy. Uh, that's kind of the case of the entire series. Every issue is really heavy. The cover art's really nice. See the fingerprints and stuff. Like, it's a really great looking cover. It's evocative. It absolutely has some feels, as they say, as the kids say. Oh, right in my feels. It's got some. I found the writing a little bit confusing, but this part here, she's fighting one of the people that were exposed to the void out in the void. It's actually, I found this a really tense and actually kind of scary. Not in the horror movie scary, but scary, like the consequences kind of scary. Like, here she is. She's the security chief. Well, former security chief. They think she's crazy, so they're totally. Man, I got dust all over my desk. Doesn't matter how often you dust things, does it? The dust just comes right back. I'm just. Jeez, there's so much dust on my desk. It's very distracting. But really, like, in the grand scheme of things, we're all just dust. You know? And this creature, this former person, is trying to end that, to reduce dust to nothing, to bring about the end of everything. Uh, that's crazy. Like, what kind of person wants everything to go away? Well, obviously a crazy person, a person infected by the entropic void of nothing. They have an absolutely wonderful battle. Like, the imagery here is all just completely crazy. Being a not really human creature anymore, look at it. It's made of like lines and shadows, motion, sense. There's not really anything physical there to grapple with. And yet, the former director, true heroine territory here, former director is out there grappling with this, with the infinite dark. Oh, boom! All right, that was enough. Sadly, after this sequence, the rest of the book is kind of a mess. They're shutting Smith down, the AI. She discovers all the other techno-linguists are dead. The security teams are shutting the machine down. The director is trying to appease the crowd. And stuff is just going wrong. It's just going wrong every step of the way. Again, I've said this, I think, for every issue. The art serves the mood. The art serves the mood very well. Uh, this sketchy, atmospheric, dirty, dark, heavily inked style really serves the kind of down mood, the the crisis. It feels decayed. It feels broken. It feels not the way it's supposed to be in the beautiful future. Everything's supposed to be brightly lit, clean, straight lines. You know how the future is supposed to look. You've seen it. You've seen Stanley Kubrick movie. Granted, okay, like if you look at like Star Wars, the future's like dirty and full of greevils. But if you look at Star Trek, Federation stuff, it is not dirty. This future started out as a utopia, and it's devolved into complete and utter chaos. We've gotten to join them along the ride. The writing is good. There's some confusing stuff around the time when they're shutting down Smith because Smith is giving like a soliloquy, narrating his own demise, apologizing for not doing more, uh, trying to make people feel better about what they're doing. Good job, buddy. I enjoyed it. This arc is better than the first arc, but out of the 3 issues that have come out in this arc so far, this is definitely the weakest one. It really feels like it's just kind of setting up for the climax, which I presume will be issue 8, the next one. And that's not a nothing should ever feel like it's just a setup for the next issue. Everything should be able to stand on its own at least a little bit. So people, when you get in a situation like that, people say something like, "Oh, it's writing for the trade." That's definitely kind of what's going on with this one issue. I think it's definitely setting stuff up. If you're reading this in a collected edition, to be that place where you kind of catch your breath and then you hold it before chaos really, really breaks out in issue 8 and everything goes bad. So yeah, I'm still digging Infinite Dark. It's better than the first 4 issues, which were pretty good on their own. Definitely has a good horror feel to it. I will see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be sure to click things if there's something on the screen or something in the description below that you like. Do leave me a like if you liked the video. A dislike if you disliked it. Just don't be apathetic. You know what I mean? I'll see you next time. Bye bye.